safe streets, vibrant neighborhoods, successful business and commerce. These are things that make a healthy community. We are a diverse community, rural, suburban, urban, a multitude of languages and ethnicities, ages and experiences. We are a collaborative community. Public-private partnerships make us a model community that others want to follow. It is what makes us unique. It is what makes us strong. The employees of Kent County reflect our diversity and seek to serve our communities.
People in this county, in this area, we wrap our arms around each other. We come together to collaborate, to solve problems. We're all working for the good of the whole. And I think that's wonderful. And you can see it. You can see it as you drive around Kent County.
Our impact starts the day a baby is born and a birth certificate is issued, to protecting children from deadly diseases through vaccination, to the public safety and justice provided by law enforcement and the courts, to offering veterans services and caring for the elderly. Every day we work to keep our communities robust.
I think if you are somebody who's interested in serving your community, in building a strong knowledge base and a good group of people to work with, then the county is one of your best employment opportunities out there. It's been completely rewarding in every way I could possibly explain for 26 years, and I feel like I grow every single day still today.
Leading these dedicated employees, our 19-member Board of Commissioners and our County Administrator Controller, along with our elected officials and appointed department directors, placing emphasis on civic involvement, quality housing, vibrant neighborhoods, and strong, solid infrastructure to allow businesses to thrive. Professional, dedicated, collaborative, and innovative.
Behind the scenes, collaboration between foundations, charitable organizations, nonprofits, for-profit businesses, public sector demonstrated through the county, the city of Grand Rapids, the townships, all the cities and the villages in our area. If we don't come together, then we will not have the strength that we have today, and I only hope to build upon that.
Our aim is to make our communities the best they can be. We are involved in exciting development projects, sustainable recycling programs, and creative progressive prevention programming. We partner with elected officials, impacting policy ideas that become great achievements. We seek opportunities to reach out into the community and offer our services to help our residents make Kent County thrive.
Our relationship is solid, both from a staff standpoint at the county level as well as the Board of Commissioners. And they understand what we do and the benefits that we can do for the community, and vice versa. We couldn't do what we do without the help of Kent County.
While most of us are busy running our lives, Kent County's elected officials, administrator controller, and over 1,600 employees are serving the communities where we live our lives, so we can all have a place we are proud to call home. Kent County, its life well run.
Good morning.
There is.
And welcome to the Finance and Physical Resources Committee meeting of Tuesday, June 6th at 8:30 a.m. I'd like to welcome all of the county officials who are here, our fellow commissioners, our guests, public. Thank you for coming. Is there any public comment this morning? Okay, seeing none, I will close public comment and I will go to the consent agenda. Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Is there support?
Support.
Okay. Any item need to be pulled? Yes, Commissioner.
Ma'am, I'd like to take item C separately, please.
Okay. Item C. So, any others?
Take item D.
Okay. C and D are pulled. So that leaves us with a consent agenda for A and B. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Now we'll go to item C, Parks.
He'll move it. I'll move it.
Okay.
I'll support it.
All right. Discussion and question.
Discussion and question. Is the dollars for this coming out of the regular capital improvement fund, or could this come out of that strategic capital project funds? We got $3.9 million in that special projects.
It's actually being reallocated from a project that didn't have to use as much money, but that project, the original project, came out of the strategic, which is part of the overall CIP project, or fund.
But is set aside, the strategic capital is set aside for certain projects or for any project?
No, for any project.
Because I'm still concerned about our pavilion that I thought we needed to meet the needs of, and we haven't. And if we've got funds besides our regular CIP commitment of, what, 0.2, if we've got extra dollars there, I just think we ought to be looking again at the needs of that pavilion building out at the John Ball Zoo and Park.
Well, we are receiving requests right now for the CIP, so we're hoping to see if that's in that request for the CIP from the zoo.
So we're voting on something for the Meadows, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Madam Chair,
Yes, Commissioner Talon.
I thought this was fairly simple, but now that I'm seeing it, I'm totally confused.
Okay, why are you confused?
Well, I thought that, what's the connection to the contribution from the Parks Foundation? And how is that connected? So where's that money going? If we're getting that money, why are we then also taking money from the CIP fund?
Okay, Mary?
Good morning. So there was additional trees requested to go into the meadows, and the additional trees cost I'm going to do math here real quick here, $52,400. The Peter Secchia family donated $26,200 to the Parks Foundation, because when you donate to a Parks Foundation, that helps you tax-wise, I guess. So that money, Parks Foundation. This action here is to take the money from the Parks Foundation, pass it through to us per the donor's intent, and then also to match it with some county funds so that we can do the overall project as it was envisioned. Does that help?
Yes. Totally good.
Okay. Any other questions on the motion for the parks, for the project? All right, seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Item D, various bid award. Is there a motion? So Commissioner Hennessy, is there support?
Support.
Thank you, Commissioner Mast. Questions? Commissioner Hennessy, since you pulled it.
I did. I was curious that there was only one bid, and I think it's good in-car video system. I assume this will, increase our sense of what's going on in the world. They have this in-car video system.
Okay, Cal from purchasing.
Good morning. There were actually 6 proposals. We went through a 2-step process. So we went out for what we call RFI, request for information, and 6 firms came in and showed us their product. And then we interviewed them and we narrowed it down to 4, and then we issued a request for proposal from those 4 and ultimately went to 1. So there was quite a few who responded to this. It's a replacement system, and so we have a current system in place since 2010, and this is replacing that one, which is going out.
Good. It's always interesting to hear about your purchasing requirements and how the process follows. Thank you.
Okay, any other questions? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion passes. We'll go to item 3, Community Development Training Services Subrecipient Agreement with City of Wyoming. Daryl?
This is a request to recommend to the board to approve the monitoring services subrecipient agreement between the county's Community Development Department and the City of Wyoming. to authorize the board chair and/or county administrator to sign the agreement and necessary ancillary legal documents for submission to the Department of Housing and Urban Development, and to accept and appropriate $1,750 in estimated revenues to the 2017-18 Community Development Block Grant Fund from the City of Wyoming contingent execution of a grant. Federal law requires the Community Development Block Grant grantees to monitor subrecipient activities for program compliance in accordance with applicable federal requirements, and that the program objectives are achieved. The City of Wyoming has been satisfied with the services performed by the Community Development Department during the last 5 years and desires to extend the services for the period of July 1, 2017 through June 30th, 2018. 2 nonprofit agencies will be monitored. Those are the Family Promise of Grand Rapids and Inner City Christian Federation. Benefits to the City of Wyoming include timely, accurate, and HUD-compliant subrecipient monitoring that would not otherwise be possible with their existing staff levels. Benefits to the county include cost sharing and required monitoring procedures for the 2 common subrecipients. This proposed agreement outlines the scope of work and responsibilities of the parties. While the county will perform the City of Wyoming's monitoring services, the city will remain for the overall administration and compliance requirements. All costs associated with the monitoring function will be paid by the City of Wyoming, and it's estimated to not exceed $1,750 for 2017-18. The agreement has been reviewed and approved as to form by Assistant Corporate Counsel.
So moved.
Support.
All right, moved and supported. Discussions and questions? Yes, Commissioner Talon.
Thank you, Chair. Could council refresh me on why this is coming to finance for $1,750? Is it because of the type of contractual agreement that it is?
I'm going to let Matthew, as head of the Housing Department, take that one.
Because it's federal government money and it's a separate contract, I understand.
For a monitoring agreement?
Yeah, that's my understanding. It seems kind of small amounts.
So it's not a county policy or of what goes to finance committee for?
Yeah, $1,750.
Right,
normally, yeah.
it seems like it would be under a.
Right.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, anything else? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion passes. We'll go to agenda item 4, community development. Approved community development block grant agreements with various agencies and authorize board chair to sign. Daryl?
This is a request to recommend to the board to approve the agreements providing community development block grants funds to certain agencies for services to eligible residents, and to authorize the board chair and/or designee to execute the agreements and approve extensions and changes within 15% of the original award. As part of the Community Development Block Grant Program, the U.S. Housing and Urban Development has allocated entitlement funds to the Community Development Department for services to eligible residents. The Community Development Department proposes agreements to the following agencies for a term July 1, 2017 through June 30, 2018. Fair Housing Center for $40,000, Home Repair Services for $200,000, Hope Network for $137,842, and Senior Neighbors for $61,000. Assistant Corporate Counsel has reviewed the agreement as to form.
So moved.
Thank you. Moved and supported. Questions, discussions? Yes, Commissioner
I just
Mast.
want to ask Matthew, is this the total amount that we are getting from this particular block grant?
No, this is just for the portion for services and home rehab. The local government their applications, projects.
For money project.
Every half month, so actually, we're in the process of going through the environmental review and approval processes for those. And once we get those all tightened up, they come through traditionally have the information set up.
Okay. Commissioner Talon?
Thank you, Chair. Just want to note and be sure that, I think it's the senior millage review stuff is starting or in process right now. Is that correct? Just want to make sure that this stuff is in context. The pieces that are senior related here are considered in context with those decisions that transportation services to Hope Network and the senior housing coordinator position, that everybody on that review committee is aware of that support also happening.
Commissioner Hennessy?
I do. All of the 4 agencies here are all funded through senior millage dollars, and so this, I assume that this is for more out-county areas than in the city, and it certainly augments and complements what the senior millage dollars do in terms of, especially in terms, of upgrading housing, and providing transportation. And there are senior centers all over the county as well, and so that is also a good position for.
Well, then,
I mean, it's just, I think that the services and the money all complements one another, and there's great accountability and certainly a lot of need.
well, and another comment on that point, that having served on that millage review committee, there isn't a single service that's 100% funded by the senior millage.
Right.
So you have to have additional funds from other places for the projects and the services. Okay, Antor?
Thank you, Chair. Good morning. I know when the cities and villages apply for some of this money, there's an application process that gets vetted. Does the same apply for when these agencies get it? Does the money come first and then what they're going to use it for?
My understanding is that years ago, our PSU and some projects that, for the most part, have been ongoing. This year, there's a slight change in that senior papers change in the project due to the nature of our con-plan. It's prioritization of housing services and projects. So we're able to, from the senior papers, just fund this project out of the portfolio instead of what I was.
Okay, anything else? Seeing none, all those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion passes. That brings us to Commissioner Miscellaneous this morning. Is there any Commissioner Miscellaneous? All right, seeing none, we are adjourned. Next meeting is Tuesday, June 20th.
I am Kent County. I am Kent County.
I am Kent County.
We are 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 Kent County.
Beya, Kent County. Ami, Kent County.
Somos Kent County.
Mast, Kent County.
We
We are Kent County.
We are Kent County.
We are Kent County. Oh yeah.